Some people ask, why do you need reparation? While sitting behind a computer, they practice cyberbullying. That is not surprising because most of the people who are doing cyberbullying, saying why should they have reparation, are the descendants of those who bullied our ancestors into working the fields and enslaving them and inflicting pains, torture against human rights, death, lynching, rape, murders in numbers that cannot be accounted for. Numbers of people thrown off board of ships before they even were brought into the Americas or the New World or into Europe. So these are the descendants whose DNA carried and was passed down to them of one that we call privilege, but it is not privilege. It is actually them taking the advantage that their ancestors has taken their lion's share. When they are not lions, they took the share of the real lions. So just like they can take a lion from the zoo, which chain him, and forget that the lion was the king of the jungle. We are not only kings of the jungle, but we are kings of the earth. We rule over man and beast. So sometimes those behind the computer are not reasoning like a human being. That's why they're asking us, why do you need reparation? When your ancestors or our ancestors' money, both slavery and colonialism, you reaped the resources, both human and mineral resources, and you brought it down, and your ancestors gave it to you as what? Inheritance. Your inheritance was the money of what they owe, of payments of years of when a slave was alive, the slave was born, the slave lived, the slave died, and the slave was never paid except the slave was fed. Not enough was given, what we call now thrift store hand-me-downs. The slave had clothes not from brand new, they were brought in half naked, they were brought in chains, so more money was spent on chains. And you sat down and say you're educated, but in your history they keep repeating the humiliation of our people, and you ask why reparation. But never in your study of your history were you educated enough to say history is the study of the past, to study what has happened so we will not repeat the mistake of the past. But you kept on repeating it. When we say right the wrongs of history, you say, why do they need reparation? Why do this lazy need reparation? Well, you as the descendant that is making as if you did not know, when history has it down that you took from us our behinds and everything that we own. You stole the gold. You went into the dynasties of Africa. You went into the coffers of the black, original, aboriginal Native Americans. You went into the coffers of the aborigines and you took their land. You took everything in every corner of the world. And this is what we call the circulatory wealth. So that those who come here who say lazy, the loan in the bank started regenerated and from our behinds of our ancestors. So when you are benefiting from the cycle that keeps circulating and you ask us reparation, ask yourself, am I educated enough to ask such a dumb question? Next time you start saying that you do not understand why we need reparation, maybe you need some time to think again. This is why reparation is needed. Proof of reparation, how much money? Till today, we have 14 countries in Africa paying you $500 billion for colonization, tax, and slavery. We pay you for colonizing us. We pay you for enslaving us and stealing our human resources and human minerals. Yes, it's human minerals. The worth of a slave is not meant for a penny. Can I buy you? Let me ask you, how much is your worth? Can I buy you to come put you in chains? You say my worth. Oh no, you cannot buy me to chain me so I can use you when I want. So I can tell you, drive my car, clean my house. Or here, I give you enough food for your energy. So I can use your brain and create whiskey, but never give you the right to it. So that I can say I am Ford the inventor, but I was never written down as an inventor because I used your people. Or do you want us to go with the countless inventions that are thousands and thousands and thousands of them? So, with that being said, next time you ask reparation, ask yourself the question, with all the history and education around me, am I really educated? Or am I educated dunce? This is the reason for reparation. Have a blessed day.